Okay, so last night we had that disaster. Well, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. I sat on it more. I might do another community response because I got a lot more responses than in the initial video, and I think I would like to follow with my final thoughts on the situation. But I'll just say here, I don't like the decisions that they made. I think this is a flop, honestly. And I don't want to. I don't really like being negative, and I want to try and find some positive things, but no, they messed us up. There's nothing you can say about it. They really screwed it up, and I that's all I could say. But today we're just gonna cover the general live stream, breaking down what's coming, and at least talk about maybe some positives that are coming out of this. Like, I know there's some easy A's people are excited about, but let's just take a look at some of the stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyways, we have these three things in the news. A new stage added to the Infinite Dragon Ball history. Heroes of Justice, cool. A new stage is pretty cool, I guess. There's a red zone coming. The ultimate red zone for the Red Ribbon Army Edition. Formidable foes who once hoped for Goku and his friends will come after you one after another. Clear the stages to get a special title on Dragon Stones and a wallpaper. It seems like there's no support memory here, which does suck a little, but it is what it is. It would have been really cool if we got like an Android support memory or something, right? But it seems like it's confirmed that we're getting our first ever super class bosses for Red Zone in Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. I'm assuming these are going to be 5 stages, just like the Wicked Bloodline stages, right? Because I think doing 4 stages would be kind of weird, but who knows? Maybe there's more. I don't know if the movie edition ever showed all the bosses, but I would assume there's just these 5 bosses. Seth Officer Black, Jiro, Cell, the Gammas. Maybe there's 7 stages and there's like, I don't know, 118, 17 in there or something. Who knows? But yeah, that's basically it for this right here. I mean, it's cool, I guess. We have a new story event. So this is for the actual superhero story, right? We have the Gohan and Piccolo one, but that is just a separate one in its entirety. This is Gohan Teen, right? You could awaken that Gohan Teen into a Super Saiyan, right? So we'll see how he looks like in the data download today, but I guess that's cool. He's getting his Dokkan awakening, right? Obviously it says right here, yeah, you could recruit him from the Gohan and Piccolo story event. So I guess it's nice we're getting a story event for this, but yeah, okay. Anyways, we do have again some stuff from Air Dokkan here. So it seems like Cell Max is getting new missions, which is cool. Getting new missions for the Cell Max boss event. I think it's nice that they add the longevity to these events, right? Pretty good to see that overall. We're getting new missions for this even still. I would assume one of the missions could be the new category, which is superheroes, right? We don't know how good that team is yet. We should have the data download later today, which I will cover, and we'll kind of look at the team for specifically. Here's a login bonus. So JP already got 60 stones in their gift box, and then we're getting the last 10 during the login bonus, whilst Global will get all 70 of those stones during the login bonus itself. So JP and Global are both getting an equal amount of stones, which I think that's a really good thing. Obviously this is the missions where you can get Gamma 2. So I guess you really can only get these guys from missions and login, because it doesn't say that you could recruit these guys. So I guess maybe in a future story event we'll be able to get them. I'm assuming so, but that is kind of odd. We'll see in the data download tonight. There might be another alternative way to get them, but yeah, that's basically that. Again, there's a new story event I talked about. The Gohan will Dokkan awaken. Hopefully he'll be good. We'll see what he does for sure. So these are skill orbs for the superhero category. Again, we don't know how good the superhero category is going to be, but having a skill orb event for this will be helpful. Again, you could do it once a day, and you definitely want to make sure you get this done to get just free skill orbs for potentially future Vegeta Blues, future Gogeta Blues, right? All that, all the fusions, UI Gokus in the future, right? This is a really good event that you want to make sure you stockpile for sure. We have the animations. I mean, I think Piccolo's animations are good overall, but some places are kind of weird. I guess one thing we should see is that we see the banner. It does drop on the 28th. I guess we don't, it doesn't say the exact time. I'm assuming, no, actually, Garesh said that it drops at 1700 or 5 p.m. Japan time, which is the usual JP time. So that's when we should expect the banners for both version at 1 a.m. Pacific time for, no, 12 a.m. Pacific time, my bad, and 3 a.m. Eastern time, right? So just the usual time. So the banners do drop basically tomorrow night, not tonight, tomorrow night. We're going to get the data download. Then, you know, we'll get the login bonus and stuff on the 27th, basically. 28th, and, you know, midnight, essentially, we'll get the drop. Again, I don't know what they're thinking. Like, active skill only, dude. Like, I mean, it looks really, really good, but, like, come on. We have the kits. Again, I broke down their kits. I really was sitting on it a little, though, and I would say I definitely do like how Piccolo is designed, but, you know, he's like good, but he becomes like actually like really good, I feel, once you get the 30% extra reduction. But that condition is like absurdly difficult to get. I don't know why it's so hard to get the extra 30% reduction. That really does suck, right? Though when he does have that reduction, he'll be tanking basically every super attack in the game. Like, look at his defensive stat, right? Again, don't underestimate the 150% upon 150% multiplicative buff. That's a lot of stats. And he has a giant form, which can be helpful in certain situations, right? So I think I like Piccolo overall. He's probably, like, I think I'm fine with the handle Piccolo. I mean, obviously, it would have been preferred if we had like an actual orange Piccolo instead of a giant orange Piccolo, but whatever. Yeah, in terms of kit specifically, I'd say Ultimate Gohan, again, I said this in my breakdown, but again, I'm not really, like, you know, he doesn't do anything special per se. Like, you know, he's super effective, does additionals, you know, like all the units nowadays. I feel like a good majority of units have that nowadays. And it's like, he has a guard for 3 turns, and that's it. The active skill, he doesn't even stack attack, no, the guaranteed crits, he still will be super effective, but the active skill is not really going to hit hard. It should be like on probably a similar level to Fusion Zamasu. But yeah, he doesn't stack attacks, so that's not gonna help that. And it's like, I don't know. He has a high chance to nullify Ki Blast supers. Sure, I guess, you know. It could be helpful, but his defense is just not there to tank super attacks. He's much more of an offensive unit, and he's not even like that good of an offensive unit based on the math compared to, let's say, I guess, you know, Cooler, for example, probably just clears him offensively, right? And we expected, like, this guy, Beast Gohan, to be best unit in the game. So, again, that is obviously disappointing for very, very, very many people, including myself. Oh, yeah, new summon animations. Yeah, we do have new summon animations. So, it's basically, the pull down is Gohan. Does it show it? Well, we have this. I'll talk about this in a minute. Like, instead of Goku showing up this summon animation, it's superhero Gohan. We see, you know, Gamma. I think, did Air Dokkan post an image of this? I swear he did. Let me try and see if I can find it. There it is, right? So you see it's Gohan in the pull down. We see Gamma 1 and 2 here. Dr. Hedo is the double screen crack. And this is, we thought this would be a support memory, but it seems like this is just part of the summon animation. But yeah, it seems cool, but it's only available for this specific celebration, right? Yeah, the new summon animations will only be for this dual Dokkan festival, so it doesn't even stay. I mean, I guess they could bring it back in the future for another superhero celebration, but yeah, these animations don't actually stay. Keep that in mind here. Again, we have the Gogeta and Broly EJs. I think that's pretty good. I probably will do a separate video on these two, just to kind of discuss what I think they could look like with an EZA. Well, their EZAs might be in the data tonight, so maybe I'll just wait, but it is cool that these guys are getting their EZAs. I think a lot of people were excited about this, you know, to see them actually EZA. Hopefully we'll see how good they are in game. I would hope that they're really good, but we'll see. I think that Gogeta has a really good shot at being really good. Broly, on the other hand, I'm not really too sure about Broly, but Gogeta has, like, you know, the dodging and everything like that. Broly is just kind of like an AoE, you know, obviously, and when he transforms, he could be interesting. So we'll see. We'll see how they handle this for sure. But that is pretty much it. Again, I covered all the kits in a separate video. Check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, just at this point, just disappointment. So Let me know what you guys think of LR Ultimate Gohan and LR Orange Piccolo, or I guess Power Ranking Piccolo, whatever. Beast Gohan. It is still Beast Gohan, so I'll probably call him LR Beast Gohan because it is LR Beast Gohan. That's how they marketed him as, but it's LR Ultimate Gohan. So again, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think again, and I'll catch you next time.